Second time of 15:78, 15.78 for John Crumline in the Northern Ohio, showing number 44.
What do you get? 1578.
On the track to qualify now on the pit stop line. 14 chance stopping on the number 4 car, Scott Baker. First time on Scott Baker of 15:42, 15.42. Second time of 15:50, 15.501, Scott Baker. Okay, on the track to qualify now, it's the Miller American Isberberg. Canton, Ohio. First time of 15:63, 15.63. Second time of 15:60, 15.60 on Rich Roar. One of the feature winners this year here at Midvale Speedway, along with Scott Baker.
Oh, I think we better put the camera down there in the fourth turn. Maybe you got to move from here down the fourth turn. Right. They come in that fourth turn, but they're all
Okay,
together.
on the qualify now on the DJ Auto Upholstery, the number 21 car, Kenny Stevens. First time on Kenny Stevens of 16:30, 16.30. Second time of 16:27, 16.27.
As soon as you get anything, John, we'll go in the pits.
Number 14, the building creation machine of Larry Grill.
I'll take Glenn Jones and Bonnie Barber.
First time on Larry Gill, 16:05, 16.05. Second time of 15:83, 15.83. Okay, the number 86, Seattle Tiger Racing Machine. Second time of 16:23, 16.23 on Skip Thornton out of Columbus, Ohio. Okay, and in number 301, the Shimco Body Shop Machine. Can I see this? First time of 15.95 and a 15.93 on Nino Wall. Okay, I'll just settle mine out at 40 stop. Okay, the two qualifying times on Chuck's red is a 16:61 and a 16:53. Okay, on the track that's qualified now. Last two weekends, you're on coach week. This is the number 7 car, Mark Malwood. Second time of 15:67, 15.67 on Mark Malkin. Okay, another snap-on field car here. This is the number 85, Bill Vino. First time of 15 and 9. 15.75 on Phil Vito, one of the feature winners this year in the late ball division here at Mid-Vid Speedway. On the track to qualify now is M&S Enterprise, the number 78 car, Larry McSillan. First time, second time of 1780, so Larry went faster without no hands. How about that? Track to qualify now out of Canton, Ohio, the number 38 car, John Crumpline. First time on John Klein of 15.68. That's fine. Second time of 15.72, 15.72. we'll give you a free gift certificate for a 6-pack pop-up at Farmer Smith Market. Thank you.
Thank you.
You gotta go and get your favorite one.
A little bit more brakes, a little more gear, and get a little rust out of the cobwebs of me, and just a few minor adjustments. We'll be quick for the next couple.
Well, we'll figure we'll see you up there towards the front there, so you get a few little things ironed out. But you got a nice looking car, and no scratches on it yet.
Yeah, I put it on the trailer because I didn't want to go down there with a new car.
Yeah, I'd rather see you put it on than Roger Miners, right?
Either that or the welding machine, one of the two.
Okay, Kenny, good luck with your new car.
Yeah. They put on a new front end. Yeah, it's painted different too.
It's just in here, broke front end.
Started in this place on 8th grade. Boy, I got into it before I was my own.
Frame is actually been?
Top on the 8th. I wanted to do it eventually anyhow. I had the Chanel.
You the other way around.
But I didn't want to have to put this foot. He's ready. Enjoy the show.
Well, it was a long day.
The show was good. You should have been He said it was old pipe. They said it was what? John Craig said that Valve might be up next week, huh?
For what?
Is that right?
For what?
For what?
Yeah.
That's your buddy, isn't it?
What's he coming up for then?
To race. Times better than what that was. Oh yeah. But now this one, right? It was a new car.
Yeah.
Well, he said they wasn't going to run it on a Grand National with no equipment. But he said it's going to be running on a short track, like an ASA short track. Now, Bobby himself is supposed to put the body on. They probably got them lined up. They get one day, they put it in the text up here. I just got the new one coming up. Got the fourth one coming up. SS, 86 SS. Which what it is the old Chevelle that Mark used to run. Mark McGrath. I
like this frame.
It's identical to what he got, except they changed the front ends. The new ones are all round.
What it is Bill West Corvette.
This one here, yeah, that one there is Bill West's late one. This one there, 6.7. Remember the old 21 G? The old 21 G?
You're on. Is that record pause come on your thing then too? Yeah. You want to hit the fade button to come in?
Playing the national anthem. Thank you very much. Now, the four fastest qualifiers in the late model division, 4 circuits around the speedway. The number 38 car of John Klein, alongside the number 70 Mark Malkin. The number 7 car of Rich Rohr, and the fastest qualifier tonight, the number 4 car of Scott Baker. 4 cars to dash, of course, the examples, the black flags are running out on time. Everything. Penalty rights. faster than 2,500 of a second over your qualifying time.
All right, late model dash time, June 5th, 1988 here at Midvale Speedway. John Klein, your fourth fastest qualifier. He had 2 times at 15:68 and 15:78. Third fastest qualifier, Captain Sizzle himself, Mark Malquit. Mark had 2 times at 15:90 and 15:68. Yeah, all right. Second fastest qualifier from Fairlawn, Ohio, Scott Baker, number 4. Scott had 2 times at 15:50 and 15:42 in your top. Oh, it's Rich Rohr was third fastest qualifier. Rich had 2 times at 15:63 and 15:60 in your top qualifier tonight. Scott Baker, 15:42, 15:50. Here we go. Mark Malquit taking over the lead. John Klein in second, Rich Rohr third, Scott Baker fourth. John Klein really motoring tonight, making the dash tonight. Mark Malquit, I'll do a comfortable lead, about 5 or 6 car lengths. Rich Rohr taking over second. And Scott Baker heading toward the pits. Down the back stretch into turn 3. Out of 4. Here comes your winner of the late model dash, Mark Malquit, Rich Rohr, and John Klein.
Okay, Mark Malquit picking up right where we left off the last Sunday night. Winning our Heroes. Mark's real hot right now, having a real hot streak run from winner of that big race up at the range last Monday night. 2 features in a row here at Midvale. This is New York Sports Stock. Flash, real fast and car in the lead. And on the pole, we're going to have the number 32 car, the Hoss Body Shop car, alongside the number 50 family Pontiac, Lonnie Vaughn. The number 670 Miller Snacks, and fairly clean car, the number 670 car, Roger Liner.
All right, dash time in the sports stock division. Fourth fastest qualifier is number 32 from New Philadelphia, Bill Bittaker. On the outside of him, double zero from Canton, Ohio, Lonnie Vaughn. Back on the inside, the second fastest qualifier, 670 from New Philadelphia, Roger Liner, your top qualifier, and last week's feature winner in the sports stock division, number 24 from New Philadelphia, Ohio, Glenn Jewell. One more parade.
Starts the flag, and he wants all 4 cars side by side coming out of number 4 corner. Give all 4 drivers the same advantage. So they'll try it one more time.
Bill Bittaker, Lonnie Vaughn. Out of turn number 2, it's going to be Bill Bittaker. On the inside, Roger Liner. Then Lonnie Vaughn and Glenn Jewell. Lonnie Vaughn going hard. Bill Bittaker, Roger Liner, Glenn Jewell, Lonnie Vaughn. Glenn Jewell down the inside of Roger Liner, trying to take over second. White flag coming out. Glenn Jewell going to give Bill Bittaker a challenge now down the backstretch. into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Bill Whitaker, Glenn Jewell, Roger Leinert, and Lonnie Vaughn. The winner of Sports Stock Dash tonight for New Philadelphia, number 32, Bill Whitaker, the winningest driver here at Midvale Speedway. Over 140 checker flags. I believe he's won 3 checker flags in the last 3 weeks. Okay. You okay?
Yeah. Bouncing around a lot. I gotta get the thing with me.
Oh, you hit your pause now. Okay. Remember, if you all hit that pause button on mine, knock it off. You want to hit it now. Oh, okay.
Okay, this will be our street stop routine. I'm sorry, street stop tag. Bobby Knight.
You ready?
Okay, driving in the warm-up, not liking the way they come in this rear corner, walking all after our cars, side by side. So, try one more time.
Gene Pringle in 7, Marvin Orkshine in 88, Kevin Locker in 1T, and Bobby Knight in 11. Gene Pringle, number 7, taking the lead down the backstretch. Marvin Orkshine, a Barberton regular in 88, is in 2nd. Kevin Locker in 1T, and Bobby Knight. White flag will come out this time by for Gene Pringle. Marvin Orkshine, 88. Kevin Locker, Bobby Knight. Bobby Knight in the 3rd. White flag out now for Gene Pringle. Out of turn number 4, your winner, Gene Pringle, Marvin Orkshine, 88. And then Bobby Knight in 11, and
Okay, the winner of the street
Kevin
stop.
Locker,
Dash, the number 7 Sporting Creation car.
1T.
If you notice the number 88 car on the back of it, it says Darth Vader. And one of our judges up there looks at the back of the car and thought it was Dirty Virgil. I don't know, maybe this guy to give an eye exam. Nice round of applause for Gene Pringle, co-sponsor of Point Condiment Street Stock Division here at Midvale. Nice round of applause for Gene Pringle.
Okay, we're going to race before that.
Pause.
Number 86, Flipthorpe, into number 301,
All right. Late model, heat time. First heat, number 78, Larry McMillan. Larry's from New Philadelphia. On the outside, he had number 90, Paul Barnes. He's from Canton. Back on the inside, Chuck Soretta, number 22. He's from Canton.
On the outside of him is going to be number 21, Kenny Stevens. He's from Stone Creek, Ohio. The next row back, number 12, Sean Shaw from Canton. Next, on the outside of him, number 86, Skip Thornton. First time here this year. He was at the Cavalcade last year. 301, Dino Long tonight driving that, having that ride. And 14, Larry Gill. Paul Barnes, your leader. Kenny Stevens in second. Chuck Surratt in third. Larry McMillan in fourth. Dino Long fifth. Sean Shaw sixth. Then Larry Gill. Skip Thornton. Kenny Stevens in the lead past Paul Barnes. Your battles back there for fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Halfway out this time by for Kenny Stevens. Kenny Stevens, Paul Barnes, Chuck Surratt, Sean Shaw, Skip Thornton, Dino Long, Larry Gill, and Larry McMillan. Kenny Stevens way out in front. Battles back up for second now. Chuck Surratt down on the inside. Paul Barnes on the outside. White flag out for Kenny Stevens. Chuck Surratt in the second. Paul Barnes slipping back to third. Sean Shaw in the fourth position. On that turn number 4, here comes your winner from Stone Creek, Kenny Stevens. Then Chuck Surratt, Paul Barnes, Sean Shaw, Dino Long, Skip Thornton, Larry Gill, and Larry McMillan. Kenny Stevens from Stone Creek, Ohio, your first late model heat winner tonight.
Okay, Kenny Stevens, of course, on the clock. Those 4 laps there, we had qualified at 16:27. We're 16:07, 09, 01, 20. Got to run 2 laps in a row, 22 laps, I'm sorry, 2 laps of 2,500 for the second faster than which you qualified. So we only got it 1 time. So we got it.
Okay. Second late model feature heat race tonight. Second late model heat race tonight. 44, first time here tonight from Barberton, Ohio, I believe. John Crumrine. On the outside of him, number 85 from Canton, Ohio, Phil Vino. Back on the inside. Number 38, John Klein. On the outside of him, number 70, Mark Malquit. Next row back, number 7, Rich Rohr from Canton, Ohio. On the outside of him, Bob Sibla from Massillon, and Mark Malcolm is from Strasburg. Scott Baker is scratched from this event. We got a green. John Cartwright, Phil Vino still side by side. John Cartwright taking the lead down the backstretch. John Klein trying to move that second spot. John Cartwright. And 38, John Klein. Rich Rohr, Phil Vino, Bob Sibla, and Mark Malquit. Halfway this time by. Halfway for John Klein. John Cartwright, number 44, your leader. Their battles back in for a second between John Klein and Rich Rohr. John Klein's really got that car motor tonight. White flag.
Watch this cruiser right now.
John Klein, Rich Rohr, Bob Sibla, and Phil Vino. First time here this year, number 44, John Crumrine. Races regularly up at Barberton. I believe he won either the Memorial Day or the regular Saturday night program at Barberton last week. I believe it was the Memorial Day weekend, Monday afternoon.
This year, John Crumrine in his Northern Ohio Towing Racing Machine.
John Crumrine.
John, well done.
All right.
Number 93, John Hoover, 28.5. Number 20, Red Fox.
Ready?
Yeah. On the pole, number 17, Mike Kane. On the outside of him, John Tannerella. Next row back, Don Hooper, 93. On the outside of him, number 28, Mike Himes. Next row back, number 20, Gary Miser. On the outside of him, number 33, Gary Smith. Next row back, and the in-car camera. Brightwood Motors, number 98, Wes Galbraith. On the outside of him, number 550, Kenny Carroll. Mike Himes taking over the lead. Gary Smith is second, Don Hooper third, Gary Miser fourth, Kenny Carroll fifth, Wes Galbraith sixth, Mike Kane 17 sixth, and John Tannerella. Mike Hines, 28. Gary Smith, Don Hooper, Gary Miser, Kenny Carroll, Wes Galbraith. We got a yellow flag for John Tannerelli sitting on the backstretch.
Coming out of the 67 car and moving it over to the back. Mike Hines. Gary Smith right for that number 1 and 2 spot.
Take an earbud.
Mike Hines brings him in. Gary Smith still in second. Don Hooper third. Gary Miser, Kenny Carroll, and Wes Galbraith. White flag out this time by Mike Hines and Gary Smith. Battle out that first spot. Out of turn number 4, here comes your winner. Mike Hines, Gary Smith, Don Hooper, Gary Miser, Wes Galbraith, and John Tannerelli. Your winner from Strasburg, Ohio, Mike Hines.
Sports Stock Heat Race. A young driver out of Strasburg, Ohio, Mike Hines. National sponsor, Mike Hines. Don't forget, in the pursuits and the feature race tonight, the people from Snap On Tour will be doing contingency awards to the winners of them races. But you must have a Snap On Tour decal on the right side of your car, on the grandstand side of your automobile. And you pick up that sticker, Snap On Tour, when it goes to drivers or car owners or mechanics. Get this sticker on it because it'll be real nice rewards for you. Snap On Tour. Second Sports Stop Heat Race. On the pole, the number 10, Rich Whitetail. Number 7, Harold Stewart, number 88. Mike Dawson, number 6, Tom McGrath. The 7-up car, Tom Smith. 32,
All right, second heat race in the Sports Stock Division, number 10 for Rich Schweitzer. He's from New Philadelphia. On the outside of him, Harold Cool, number 6. He's from Tuscarawas. Next row back, number 88. White Bucks Dawson, Mike White Bucks Dawson, number 88. He's from Carrollton. On the outside of him, Mark McGrath is 66 from Strasburg. Next row back, 7-up Farmer Smith from New Philadelphia. Outside him, number 32, Wild Bill Bittaker from New Philadelphia. 00, Lonnie Ball, he's from Ken. 670, Roger Liner, he's from New Philadelphia. And your top qualifier, Glenn Jewell, he's from New Philadelphia. One more parade. And he didn't like the way they came out of turn number 4, so one more parade, they'll go. We got a green. Rich Schweitzer leading the way. Errol Cool pulling out. Pulling at least to the back of the pack. Rich Schweitzer still leading. Mike Dawson in second. Mark McGrath third. Tom Smith in fourth. Lonnie Vaughn fifth. Bill Bittiger sixth. Glenn Jewell seventh. And Roger Leinert eighth. Halfway that time by for Rick Schweitzer. Rick Schweitzer, Mike Dawson, battle out left lead. And right behind him is Mark McGrath in third and Farmer Smith fourth. Then Lonnie Ball, Bill Bittiger, Glenn Jewell, Roger Leinert. White flag out this time by. Into turn three, out of turn three, into four, out of four, it's going to be Rich Schweitzer. And then Mike Dawson. Mark McGrath, Farmer Smith, Lonnie Vaughn, Glenn Jewell, Bill Bittiger, and Roger Leinert, I believe. Ready? Okay. Oh, shit. I thought he was in the pit. I'm sorry. Take it right back on. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
By Terry Taylor, number 66, Jim Taylor, number 12 is Pastor the Junior, number 55 is Larry Richardson, and number 30 car is Jim Harris. Jim Taylor, number 66 car, losing a wheel. custom body and paint of Dover, party with two Julies, Cozy Corner Restaurant, and Dover. Okay, we're going back to Randy. Here is street stock. John Miller, and here comes Tim Harris. Okay, nice round of applause for first-year driver, Matt Gribble Jr. Gribble, and number 17, Pringle, number 88 of Pete Marvin, Orchard. The 1-2 of Kevin Lockard, and the fastest qualifier tonight, the number 11 car, Bobby Knight. And I tell you, the boys don't show her no special favors, and she don't expect that. She'll race side by side with any of them. Melissa had all kinds of motor trouble here the last 2 nights. Looks like they got that number 10 car all armed up and ready to race. Giving away a quarter-inch drive set for the pursuit winner in all 3 large divisions.
Okay, late model pursuit time. Number 21, Kenny Stevens. Number 86, Skip Thornton. 301, Dino Long. 14, Gene Pringle. Larry Gill, back in his car tonight, not Gene Pringle. Gene drove it last week. And 44, John Crumry. 85, Phil Vino. 38, John Klein. 70, Mark Malcolm. 7, Rich Rohr. 4, Scott Baker. We got a green. Dino Long, try eliminate. Skip Thornton. Larry Gill's eliminated. Skip Thornton eliminated. Can't quite do it now. Rich Rohr's eliminated. Scott Baker eliminates Mark Malquin. Halfway in. Still Kenny Stevens, Dino Long, John Crumry, Phil Vino, John Klein, and Scott Baker. Phil Vino trying to move on the inside of John Crumry for third. Dino Long trying to move on the outside of Kenny Stevens now. Challenging for first. Can't do it. White flag out for Kenny Stevens. Down the backstretch. Still Kenny Stevens. Checker flag in hand. Kenny Stevens. Dino Long, John Crumry, Phil Vino, and Scott Baker.
Number 21 car, Kenny Stevens. Nice round of applause for Kenny Stevens.
Kenny Stevens, Stone Creek, Ohio, your pursuit winner tonight.
picking up the checkered flag here in Australian pursuit.
All right, I'm taking time. How fast can you spin? How fast can you spin?
Okay, it's pursuit time in the sports stock division. Number 98 on the pole, Wes Galbraith. Next car back, 550. First time out tonight this year, Kenny Carroll, brand new car. Number 10, Rich Schweitzer for New Philadelphia. Number 88 is White Bucks Dawson. Next car back, 66, Mark McGrath. Next car, 7 Up, Farmer Smith. Next car back, 32, Wild Bill Bittaker. Next car back, 00, Lonnie Vaughn. Next car back, 670, Roger Leinert. And your last car, your top qualifier tonight, the last car out there on the track, number 24, Glenn Jewell, New Philadelphia. We got a green. Everybody's still in it. Out of 4, complete lap 1. All in a straight line. Mechanical pump pulls in the pits. Oh, it's Wes Galbraith, Rich Schweitzer. Mark McGrath has been eliminated. So has Roger Leinert. It's Wes Galbraith, Rich Schweitzer. Mike Dawson, 88. Farmer Smith, Bill Bittaker, Lonnie Vaughn, and Glenn Jewell. Halfway this time by. Bill going hard on the outside. Lonnie Vaughn has been eliminated. White flag coming out this time for Wes Galbraith. Into turn number 3, the Brightwood Motors Mid-Vid camera car. Your winner, Wes Galbraith, Rich Schweitzer, Mike Dawson, Farmer Smith, and Glenn Jewell, I believe, eliminated Bill Bittaker at the finish line.
Wes Galbraith in the Brightwood Motors number 98. Picks up that checkered flag here in a sports stock pursuit race, along with a nice 1/4-inch drive tool sets in the snap-on tool people.
Huh? Yeah, I'm coming home to the late model feature, I think.
Okay, the snap-on tool people giving Brett Talbot his quarter-inch drive tool set, and of course they'll be giving away torque wrenches for the winner of the feature and each of our new. Okay, all cars back to the proper alignment. We'll get this race underway in a second. 3 starts to 10 laps. You pass by the car behind you. You are eliminated. Back straightaway, and Harrington has turned around her. But the in-court safety crew along with the ambulance crew checking drivers out to make sure they're all right.
Boy, I seen that coming. I didn't get the first part where him and, oh, wait a minute.
Harrington coming through that back straightaway, and Harrington has turned around her.
Come on, John.
Okay, 9 more laps to go here. Back straightaway, so. Gene Pringle going to work on that third wrench to call on that outside groove.
grab volleyball and take the speedway is there. We got
Okay, nice round of applause for Gene Pringle and the Building Creations number 7 car. Picking up at Sandusky Speedway. July 27th, another new track on the series, Barber Motor Speedway. August 10th, we'll be at Shady Barrel Speedway, and we'll finish out the series here at Midvale Speedway, August 17th. That's the Unical Ohio State Late Model Championship Series with a $75,000 cash purse.
That won't be too much for you to handle down there. Just like you said, you're going to do down and get it, bring it back, and take the stuff out of the car.
And don't forget, July 17th, we'll be here with the Chicago Knockers, women, bus wrestlers, and they tell me that old Bill Sills are rolling on their buttons, them girls.
I'm going to go ahead and take
So
this
you're
other
all here to see the Chicago Knockers, women.
You ready?
My name is Tom, and I'm giving away a couple things.
Okay, late model feature time. On the pole, number 21, Kenny Stevens on the outside of him. First time here tonight, number 86, Skip Thornton. Next row back in 301 tonight. Dino Long driving Bill Volk's ride tonight. On the outside, hit number 14, Larry Gill. Next row back, number 44, first time here this year, John Crumrine. On the outside, hit number 85, Phil Vino. Next row back, number 38, John Klein at 38. On the outside of him should be number 70, Mark Malquit. Next row back will be number 7, Rich Rohr. On the outside of him should be Scott Baker, number 4. Next row back is number 12, Sean Shaw. On the outside of him should be number 22, Chuck Surratt. And the next row back, number 62, Bob Sibla. On the outside of him should be number 90, Paul Barnes. And taking scratch tonight, number 78, Larry McMillan.
Snap on through, people. So we went to the $1,000 win several weeks ago, trying to enrich this deal with 4 cars, and we're working on that program.
All right, Eddie Warmack giving the bunch upside. Kenny Stevens and Skip Thornton. Skip was here, I believe, two or 3 weeks last year. I know he was here for the cavalcade, and I believe he was here for 2 other regular nights of racing here at Midvale Speedway last year. So it's the first time here this year, and he's eligible for that $1,000 to win like everyone else out there tonight. We got a green. Turn number 1, it's Kenny Stevens, Dino Long on the inside, Skip Thornton. Then John Crumrine, John Klein, Larry Gill, Rich Rohr, Phil Vino, Scott Baker, Mark Malquit. They still lead. bunch them back up. But Dino Long is your leader.
Single file restarter with 11 laps in this feature.
11 laps in out of a 35 lap feature. Dino Long doing a great job tonight in Bill Volk's ride. He's got that lead right now. Got that car really motoring tonight.
Ready? Okay.
11 laps in of the 35 lap feature. And Dino Long from Magnolia, Ohio, and Bill Volk's car tonight is your leader. Kenny Stevens at 21 is in second. 44, John Crumrine is third. 38, John Klein is fourth. Fifth will be Rich Rohr. And Scott Baker is in sixth. Seventh looks like Skip Thornton. Eighth is Mark Malquin in 70. Ninth, Phil Vino, 85. 10th, Bob Silva. 11th, Sean Shaw. 12th is Chuck Surratt. 13th, Paul Barnes. 14th will be Larry McMillan, and 15th will be Larry Gill in 14. Eddie Warmack's got them the bunched up sign. Next time by, they should get the green. Dino Long set the pace. We got a green. John Klein get a big jump on John Conrad. He's in the third spot. John Conrad looks like he's going to have mechanical problems there. He's breaking up. Richie's going to have his hands full of work. Rich Roar is catching Dino Long, but we heard our cars are laughing. Dino Long, make it a little higher. Bill Buck's ride, your leader. 10 more laps to go. 10 more laps for Dino Long. What a feature for Dino Long tonight. Rich Roar in second, Mark Mama third. 9 more laps for Dino Long. Can he hold on? Rich Roar is right on his bumper now. He's moved in now. 8 more laps. 8 more laps for Dino Long. Rich Roar out the inside. Takes over the lead. Dino Long back to third with Scott Baker in fourth. Five more laps to go now for Rich Roar. Rich Roar, Mark Mocklin, Scott Baker, Dino Long, Kenny Stevens holding down fifth. John Klein is sixth. Seventh, Bobby Simrod. Eighth, Bill Oviedo. White flag coming out this time by for Rich Roar. And turn number 4 is going to be Richie Roar, Mark Mocklin, Scott Baker, Dino Long. Run a heck of a race. Kenny Stevens 5th, John Klein 6th, 7th, Bobby Simba 8th, Bill Vino. 9th will go to Skip Thornton. 10th will be Larry Gill. Richie Roar wins the 35 lap. Feature. Second was Mark Mocklin. Third was Scott Baker. But I'll tell you, the guy that drove a heck of a race was that number 301 in the Bill Volk ride tonight, Dino Long. Richie wins the $1,000. They're going to be putting $1,000 away every week between now and July 3rd. But Richie wins the feature tonight. His second feature of the year here at Midvale Speedway.
That's all about Rich Roar, 9-time feature winner last year at Midvale, and picking up his second feature win this year in the 1988 season. Rich is also the second most winningest driver in the Midvale Speedway. Second amount of checker flags next to Bill Whitaker, and I'll tell you, he's catching up there as well. I'll tell you, it was a real exciting late model feature. That's the kind of races you look forward to every night in that Ohio State NFL late model series. The finest late model racing in the state of Ohio. they said a lot of hopefully. About two of the best speakers I've seen in quite a while now. A couple real barn burners. Anybody could have went up until the very end of the race, both of them. that Melissa McCormick getting hooked up out here in his front straightaway. Apparently most drivers okay out of the cars and walking around. And that's one of the things that happens when you kind of jump the start curve. You want them in single file coming out of that corner. Bad break for Larry Richardson and Melissa McCormick. With only 4 laps to go in his feature, getting hooked up in that front straightaway. Both cars have to be removed, so I'm sure they'll both be back next week.